Hello everybody, check out my new bracelet. It is Pokemon card unboxing time again, and I've had my eye on something in Dollarama for a while. As you know, I do these Dollarama weird Pokemon card unpackagings. They have a variety of packs, and they've added one new one. But aside from that, I'd been staving off buying one of their more premium packs for a while, and today I finally decided to get it. Now this is one of the regular packs, but I bought this pack also so I could compare it to their premium pack right here. So yeah, you see this has 3 cards, this is 4 cards, yet this is twice the price with 1 less card. You can see why I was holding off on this because of this massive price tag of $2.50 as opposed to the average and more abundant 4 card pack of $1.25. Now this was, I was like, okay, this is the final type of card that I've not unpackaged yet. And then I went there today and they have a new type of pack, which is the opposite of premium. It's a very big pack that is relatively cheap. So I bought these so we can compare. So first we're gonna unbox this one quickly, and I'm gonna do a little bit more faster pace than usual. But we're gonna do this regular one and then the premium one to see how premium are these premium cards. Random mix, of course, there's chance to it, but is it actually worth it? Not just like, ooh, random chance, and ooh, you might have a small chance to get something incredible that you have no chance of getting hit, or like whatever. It's the reality of, I paid more for this, did I get something better? So we're going to start with this one, and we're going to grab our handy dandy Alaska bench knife. It's only Alaska because it says Alaska on it. Here we are, the 4 card pack, the regular one. I did not look, and I'll put that at the back. So let's see what we got going here. Oh my goodness, that is an incredible start. And am I gonna get better cards than this one? Oh, this is maybe one of the best cards I've gotten. 150 HP, it's stage 2. 150 HP, metal, 120 damage. Oh my goodness. And it's also got like that sheen on it. Oh, that is incredible. Eyeglass slash. I like the back. Is that a gate? Oh, it's a gate. It's like it's a portcullis. I thought it was a forest. Yes, so it's like this sort of, it kind of looks like a shield and a sword. Regimented like guarding the gate. And it makes it look like a castle, but I think it's not quite a portcullis. I think that's like the gate to a garden, but it has these spikes to make it nice. I really like the environment. Gasping for air. Sorry. I really like the environmental design in this picture here, and the rendering on this is pretty nice. But let's look at these. So ability, Mysterious Shield, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon attacks from your opponent's EX and Pokemon V. That could be incredible, depending on your opponent. There's a bird in the background, by the way. There's a parrot, Budgie, just over there if you can hear him. And then for 2 energy, we have Hard Bashing. Its damage isn't affected by any effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. Incredible. Oh, I guess this is the defense, and then this is... Okay, because it's a sword and a shield. So this is a really well-designed card, because the ability is the shield. Bashing, not slicing, I suppose. Maybe it's the shield bash, but... Anyway, there's a strong attack that is, like, indiscriminate, and then a discriminate defense. So, interesting. Weakness, and we actually have a resistance, which is nice. Retreat cost 3. Good job, Duo Saozumo. Its potent spectral powers allow it to manipulate others. It once used its powers to force people and Pokemon to build a kingdom to its liking. Wow. To build a kingdom, this thing's crazy. Just a regular Pokemon? That was really good, and we spent... Oh my goodness. No way! Oh my brother might hear me. I'm gonna scream at my brother. No way! Such good Pokemon card! Another high HP Pokemon. Wailmer, sorry. Basic. I know Wailmer. That's a really lovely grin. So the asymmetry of the environment, the rocks, and then the symmetry of the Pokemon, waves splashing, things. It's really funny having this symmetrical pose in Pokemon with like these natural elements, like the water spout coming out of the blowhole being very symmetrical pretty much. Pretty incredible. Very heavy. So we have Nap, heals 30 damage from this Pokemon. Doesn't induce sleep. 3 normal energy for Water Gun? Very strange. Good job, Kodama. Weakness is lightning, no resistance. 3 retreat costs. Heavy retreat costs. It shows off by spraying jets of seawater from the nostrils above its eyes. Nostrils. It eats a solid ton of wishy-washy every day. Not a great Pokemon, but kind of tanky. It is a basic though. This is very bold, very like high contrast, very saturated. I don't recognize them either. It kind of looks like a Fanmon. Oh, although there's like, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but like there's also like this kind of skull face in there. Obviously that's its eye, but that kind of looks like its eye, kind of looks like a bowling ball. Interesting design. I like the style and the overlaying, like the sheen here. You see the sheen here? Where the sheen meets the border and it's like orange, black, blue. Sorry about my nails, by the way, I've been gardening. So we have Light Punch, 10 damage, Combustion, 20 damage. This guy is called Charcoal Cadet. 70 HP, weakness, water resistance, nothing, retreat 1. Burnt charcoal came to life and became a Pokemon, possessing a fiery fighting spirit. Charcadet will battle even the toughest opponents. Another fighting fire type, interesting. Good job, Saya Tsuruta. And we have another knitted one. I absolutely love these. This is so cool. And this one's nice. Look, it has like this cartoony or like felt background. That is so awesome. Weird that it's like this actual sculpture or object. And then the little window for Jigglypuff here is like, looks like a 3D rendering. Big blue eyes. Incredible. I love the tuft. I like the white on the ear. I like how the belly is just kind of its own thing, concentric outwards, like it's being put on top. And then the little mouth. That's really fun. And it can stand up too. I think the other one I have is a Zubat, where it's just kind of cropped and like put on a back thing. But this is actually just like a photo. Really, really cool. Find treasure. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck for 1 energy and then 3 energy. Hyper Voice, 90. Weakness is metal. Interestingly, Wigglytuff psychic and not a normal. That's kind of strange. And no resistance, retreat 2. That's decent for 120. It's okay. Good job, Asako Ito. This video is longer than I thought it would be because these have been so interesting. This is probably one of my favorite unpackagings. When it gets angry, it inhales with all of its might and its body gradually inflates. Somehow it can grow 20 times. What? I didn't know Wigglytuff could do that. That's weird. Right, my review for this. This is an amazing... This is like a 9 out of 10. This is incredible. Think about it, right? In reality, maybe like an 8. But the fact that it came from this cheap Dollarama one, this is pretty... Like, I'm not going to use Wailmer as cool as they are, but if I ever had a Wailord, this would be a really, really strong basic to throw out that can heal itself. If I'm dealing with a weaker Pokemon, this is awesome, but... This is good, but it's not like super great. But again, it has an evolution, so that's really awesome. This Wigglytuff, I don't think I'd use, but it's super, super interesting and it's worth it. This is interesting, not very useful though. I like the art. And then this is a really well designed card. Even though I don't know how much I like the design of the Pokemon by itself. I think it's pretty good. I've heard people complain about it, but I think it's pretty good. And this card does it a lot and a lot of favors on top of that. So this was incredible. I'm rating this like an 8, but considering the context and the price, I'm giving that like a 9. So this has incredibly high standards. Okay, I guess if we're comparing them and we don't care about the price, let's give this an 8. Let's give this an 8. So we have much higher quality packaging, which probably is why we're not getting 4 cards for double the price. There we are. Here's the premium cards. These better be good. And I cut it at a bit that I can't open it at. I'm nervous now because I feel like I don't know if these can stand up to what we just witnessed. Bro, are you kidding me? I think the premium card is holos and rares, right? So we got a holographic one, even though this was definitely a way better first one. And yes, this is a starter, but the holographicness on this like is so much better. This one's nice though, it's a bit more matte. There's the budgie going. It's an owl. Now, okay, so slight disappointment just because of we got this the first one, but this budgie, it's okay. It's all right. So this is really awesome artwork. So we're basically like looking upwards at this owl, which is like shooting tufts in it. And this is such a great design Pokemon, by the way. And this is beautiful artwork. I love the lighting. I love the shadows on the top of its face. I love its closed eyes, how like leaf shaped its beak is, and then it's firing these things down at us like, and it just works. Like the colors, the overwhelming green, and then these like orangey sunset auburn leaves. Such a cool design. And one energy for 40 damage, Razor Leaf, and that's exactly what it looks like it's doing. So the only move this Pokemon can do is Razor Leaf, and it's in the Razor Leaf position, like firing it. Really cool design. When you look at it back from here, they both look really cool. And they both look really cool right next to each other too. Both evolutions. The colors look good on both. They're just different styles, okay? This one matches this visually and in terms of design. But obviously, in terms of moveset, this one is way more interesting. Like got twice the HP and stuff. But let's read the description, and let's a big thank you to Akira Egoa, and the description is what it's doing also, which is great. It throws knife-like feathers after another at its enemies, and each one precisely strikes a weak point. These feathers are known as blade quills. Cool. Oh my goodness, we are doing incredibly well here. What the heck is this? When it flies to this land from across the sea, the bitter winter comes to an end. According to legend, this Pokemon's love gives rise to the budding of fresh life across. Hi, sweet. This looks like the black and white legendaries. This design's really cool. If this is a redesign of one of those, I think this is better than any of those ones. It's got like, I guess, spring, like sakura tree color, and all these petals swirling around it. It's got this love heart shape, which makes sense because both Valentine's Day and Di Santes Doinwen, the Welsh Valentine's Day, both in the spring. So I like that. I like the lips. I like the heart. Love heart shape up here. I like the love heart shapes on this tail. That looks more like a snake because the end of the tail thing. Anyway, Draining Kiss heals 20 damage from this Pokemon and does 20 damage also. That's really good. And then 3 energy for Loving Sympathy. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does. That's pretty incredible. That's a pretty cool effect also. Weakness is metal, no resistances, retreat class 2. And we have another one from Jiho Sasumo, who did this one. Like the design, like the layers, white, green, yellow, pink, and then gray, pink, blue. It's nice. Good moveset, high damage. And now for our final card of this pack. These have been amazing cards. This is a video. Another Drampa! Oh, my brother does not like my current Drampa. This one's a dragon type. Okay, interesting, because I guess Drampa's a dragon type. I've not played the game Drampa is from. I don't even know which one it is. I like the kids in the background. They're like very simplistic, kind of Animal Crossing. This kind of reminds me of Yokai Watch, this scene right here. Drampa. Got this big goofy looking colorful thing, and like these kids playing around, fantasy, imaginary play, neighborhood kid stuff, right? Kind of like Yokai Watch. Yeah, so awesome. Not holographic, but 120, 1 energy for Dragon Claw, 20 damage, 3 energy for Dragon Arcana. If this Pokemon has 2 or more different types of base, me and my brother play with slightly different rules. I don't know how we're going to work that out. That depends, but 3 damage for 70 or 140 damage. That's pretty good. Weakness is Fairy. There's no resistance. Retreat cost 1, which is nice. I guess it's a dragon type, so resistance doesn't make much sense. I guess fire, maybe. If a child it has made friends with is bullied, Drampa will find the bully's house and burn it to the ground. Okay, he's looking out for bullies at the playpark. Man, Pokemon's crazy. So this is insane because the premium cards, I felt like I got 2 premium card packs. Like look at these. Tell me which ones are the premium ones. So this is 1 pack. I would give that an 8. But this is cheaper, and I have 1 extra card. So I'm giving this a 9. I'm giving this an 8. Again, this was more expensive, and I was expecting these. So if I don't take price into account, this is a 9. This is an 8. If I take price into account, this is a 9. This is like a 7. So the winner is the cheaper, the cheap. Thank you for watching, guys. I just ordered them by approximately my least favorite to favorite, but I like all of these cards a lot. Like Let's get this guy out who's decent. This guy is pretty nice. But then we get to this. I love this guy's description. This is interesting. So already, we're 2 cards down, and we're already into the great cat. This has been such a good lineup. So Dramper, and then Wigglytuff with really cool textile work. This really nice design and interesting moveset here. Basic type too. And then the last 2 with really cool art. Pretty strong like design in terms of like it's using Razor Leaf. It's using Razor Leaf. Then this one, discriminate defense, indiscriminate attack. It's really cool. Yeah, this has been one of the best Pokemon card unboxings I think I've had. Thank you so much for joining me, and see ya. Bye! Yar har me mateys.